Hello and welcome back to round 6 of the F2 Championship. Today we are in Monaco for qualifying. We have the split qualifying, so you have split 1 and split 2. We are in the second split, so let's see what we can do as we go into the lap. Through turn 1 already, going up the hill. You see the delta going up, so that's a good sign. We go up the hill. Just after the bump onto the brakes, third gear, then through here, second gear, a bit of oversteer, going into the corner. Watch out for this this little hill. You should go into the first hairpin and the second as Poitiers. That's a 17.6. A really good lap from him. So we are pushing as hard as I can already into the tunnel. We go with 4 tenths down on our fast lap. For the chicane, 100 meters towards second gear, can cut quite a lot from the chicane there. There's a little bit of time to gain. Through swimming pool, flat out, through here, again can take a lot of curb. And then for the last 2 corners, need to watch out on the exit. It's quite easy to spin. But DRS open, and that's already a lap of Monaco with a 1:18.5.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint race then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? So the Circuit de Monaco, 19 corners making up this famous 2-mile racetrack. It's already one of the slowest tracks in the calendar, and in these difficult conditions, we can expect the average speeds to be even lower still. Even with that, it's fair to assume we may well see the safety car out at some point during the race. It's Formula 2, it is the sprint race. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me. Now Alex, there's no mandatory stop in the rules, but this is Formula 2. Anything could happen.
Well, you've got the grid reversed, giving some drivers who wouldn't normally get it the opportunity to take a win or a podium home. They're going to be looking to snatch that opportunity if at all possible.
So here we are then for the formation lap. As you can see, there's quite a lot of rain. And everyone is on the softs, so that's an interesting move, as you couldn't choose for the full wets, because that's a glitch in the game where you can't choose for the wets. The only thing you could do is for super soft or the soft. So yeah, we needed to go for the soft, and let's just see what we can do in this sprint race as the 5 lights are going on. And away we go for the sprint here in Monaco. No grip from the at the start. Way too much wheel spin twice. So we go into turn 1, really careful, tiptoeing through turn 1. Again losing the rear completely here. And immediately knowing that we need to box after the first lap. We go up the hill. Jack Doohan almost lost it there. Could have gone into Boschung. As there's just no grip at all. I'm sliding and sliding and sliding through here. Through the first hairpin. There's Nissani going for the outside move here, and we are all parked up. Just waiting for the queue to go ahead. But we managed to at least get through here without any damage, as Nissani went for the inside there and overtook us. And now we are last, but we are going to pit and no one else is going into the box for the moment. The AI is going to stay out. I don't know for how long. I don't think that the softs are the best tire choice, but we take the full wets. Then with a 20-25 seconds behind them, but we should be a lot quicker than they are on the softs, on the slicks. So I go way too wide into the first corner already. So for lap 3, as you will see, immediately setting the fastest lap, and we already catched up about 5 seconds to Jack Crawford. So this should be the right tire. And now it's just trying to catch up as quickly as possible. So we have a big advantage compared to them, because they still need to pit. And if I can get close enough and immediately get that 10 to 20 second gap, then we still have a free pit stop to go again on the full wets, or just stay out and have that 20 second gap. So for the surgery, everything looks good.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
But it is still a long race to go, and there still can happen a lot. Let's just say it that way. So we set the first sector purple. We are closing in really quick, already 9 seconds to Crawford, as they are also driving in a train, so it is quite easy to catch up to them. But I just need to stay focused and keep it out of the barrier. That is the main goal for now, and then just wait for them to pit, and then we can easily get through. We go across the line again, a faster lap, 33.3, and the fast laps were coming through quite every lap. I went quicker and quicker and quicker over the laps. As we go in lap 4, there's a yellow flag in the chicane, and there's a big stop from everybody, and that's a red flag for the session. So we need to go again, and the AI might have an advantage. So the race restart, no one went for the full wets, so we still have that advantage over them. So here we go then for the race restart. A good start compared to the rest of the field, of course, because we have the full wets. Washroom sends it right in front of me. Went quite slow. As you can see, there's a lot of grip on these full wets. So I'm going to make a Magnus and Paris move here, getting a bit of contact as well. Might had to avoid that by just waiting behind them, but I want to get through them as quickly as possible, because there's a lot of time to gain on these tires compared to them. As we immediately send it up the inside of Benavides into the chicane, and getting the move done up into P16. There will be a lot of overtakes from now on, until the AI is going to pit. So Boschum is the next, and there our teammate goes into the pits.
Coming in for his stop.
So that should mean that everyone else is going into the box right now, and there everyone is going in. Our championship leader Pucher is going in as well. P14 he was in, so that's also not good for him. But we go up into P3 with a really good lead on our teammate behind us. Boschum going a little bit too wide myself as well. Almost went into the wall, trying to look for an overtake here. Wasn't really possible. So let's just wait behind them and get the easy overtake, instead of trying to make a dumb move somewhere throughout the corner. So went in a little bit too deep, but it's all good. So now we have some fresh air, 6.5 seconds to Fittipaldi, but we should be good. And we have a 9-second lead on our teammate. So now we can build up the laps. And as we go into lap 8, we set the fastest lap. The fastest laps were now coming through. Lap 9, again a faster lap, 31.6, then a 31.4 in lap 11. So the lap times are getting quicker, and that's a good sign. Still 8.5 seconds to our teammate behind us. So lap 21, still 9.6 seconds ahead of our teammate here. And things are going good. Lap times are also pretty stable. So it's just now 8 laps till the end. But as you can see, the rear tire is going really quick. We might need to think to box again, as our teammate is boxing this lap. So I was already thinking about making a stop here. But as you can see on the MFD, we get a puncture. So we have a rear left puncture. That is not what you want.
Left rear has a puncture.
So yeah, left rear has a puncture. And I'm not going anywhere at the moment. I'm going full throttle, 6th gear, but somehow the car is unbalanced and the right front is not touching the ground.
Puncture, box now.
So there's nothing I can do. The only thing I needed to do right here is go out of the way of Fittipaldi. But there's nothing, no power, or there's enough power, but there are no tires on the ground. So in 6th gear I'm going full revs, but there's nothing I could do here. The only thing I could do is basically retire the car, and that's really unlucky because I wanted to box to pit this lap.
Brilliant stuff from Carlin today. What a superb victory.
Well, whether you love or hate sprints in Formula 1, they definitely deliver. In Formula 2, lovely stuff. Great racing.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raced some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Yes, that's it for race 1, and we immediately go into the second race, where I went for a gamble to go on the super softs. I went to the soft so I could drive to the end, but then I made this mistake, and the decision was made quite quickly because I needed to pit, needed a new front wing. Then I went on to old super softs, and then I had to box again for these softs. So yeah, it was just a waste of time to go again. I could maybe use a flashback, but yeah, it is what it is for now. So the Ruvela takes the win for the feature race. Pourchaire second, so that's good for him as he is still leading the championship. Then we got Novalek in P3, Hauger P4, Hajar P5, P6 is for Fittipaldi, P7 is for Vesti, P8 is for our teammate, P9 is for Leclerc, and Zemeloni takes the last point in the feature race as we DNF'd from both races actually. So after this weekend of Formula 2 we see Pourchaire still on the top step in first place, but close behind him is the Ruvela with just 1 point difference. Then we got Hauger in third, Iwasa still on that fourth position, so he's still being consistent in the points. Then we got Vesti in P5, ourselves in P6, then Jack Doohan in 7th, Novalek in 8th, our teammate in P9, then Hajar in 10th. Then for the constructors we got MP Motorsport right now on first place, and ART in 2nd, then ourselves in 3rd place, 4th is for Prema, 5th is for Dams, 6th for Virtuosi, 7th for Trident, 8th for Carlin, 9th for High Tech, 10th for Campos, that actually took quite a lot of points last races. They are already in 21 points. Then we got PHM with just 1 point for this season yet, but there's still a lot of races to go, and there's still a lot of points to gain. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope to see you guys also in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys.